Hey, welcome back to the channel. Imagine this. The happiness of your life doesn't depend on the world around you, but on the quality of your thoughts. In a world that's constantly pulling us in 1,000 directions, what if you could find peace and joy no matter what's happening outside? What if you could wake up every morning not just ready to face the day, but excited to live it? That's not just a dream. It's a possibility, and it starts with something ancient yet timeless. The wisdom of Stoicism. This isn't about dusty old books or abstract philosophy. This is about you, right here, right now. It's about finding calm in the chaos, joy in the ordinary, and purpose in the everyday. It's about transforming your mornings from a groggy struggle into a powerful launch pad for a life filled with intention, resilience, and yes, happiness. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed by the noise of life, if you've ever wished for a moment of peace, or wondered how to live with more meaning, this is for you. Let's dive into how ancient Stoic principles can help you craft not just a better morning, but a better life. Picture this. You wake up before the world does. The air is still, the light is soft, and for a moment, it's just you and the quiet. This is your time. No distractions, no demands. Just you, your thoughts, and the day ahead. How you spend these first moments can set the tone for everything that follows. The Stoics knew this well. They believed that the way we start our day is a reflection of how we live our lives, and it all begins the night before. Think about it. How often do you stay up late, scrolling through your phone or binge-watching a show, only to wake up feeling groggy and rushed? The Stoics would tell you that the quality of your morning is deeply tied to how you spend your evening. It's not about rigid rules or denying yourself relaxation. It's about creating a rhythm that supports your well-being. Imagine ending your day with intention. Maybe it's a few minutes of journaling, reflecting on what went well and what you're grateful for. Maybe it's setting your top 3 priorities for the next day, so you wake up with clarity and purpose. Or perhaps it's a simple breathing exercise, a way to signal to your body and mind that it's time to rest. This is where the magic happens. When you create a space for calm and reflection, you're not just preparing for sleep. You're preparing for the life you want to live. And when you wake up, you're not just waking up to another day. You're waking up to an opportunity to live with intention, to face challenges with resilience, and to find joy in the simplest moments. But let's take it a step further. The Stoics believed in something called amor fati, a love of fate. It's the idea that whatever happens, we can choose to embrace it, to find meaning in it, and to grow from it. Imagine starting your day with that mindset. Instead of dreading the challenges ahead, you see them as opportunities to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Instead of rushing through your morning, you take a moment to savor it, to feel the warmth of your coffee, to notice the light streaming through the window, to breathe deeply, and remind yourself that this day is a gift. And here's the thing. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about small intentional steps that add up over time. Maybe today, you wake up 5 minutes earlier to sit in silence. Maybe tomorrow, you add a minute of gratitude to your routine. The key is to start where you are, with what you have, and to keep moving forward. Because the truth is, life will always have its ups and downs. But when you have a foundation of inner peace and purpose, you can face anything with grace and strength. So as you think about your own mornings, ask yourself, what would it feel like to wake up with intention? What would it feel like to start your day not just going through the motions, but truly living? The Stoics believe that the power to change your life lies within you, and it all starts with how you choose to begin your day. So take a deep breath, set your intentions, and step into the life you're meant to live. The journey begins now. It's just you, your thoughts, and the serene quiet of dawn. That stillness isn't just refreshing, it's empowering. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's greatest Stoic thinkers, was a firm believer in living with intention and focus. He didn't have the distractions of modern technology, but trust me, ancient Rome had its own chaos. Yet he chose to concentrate on the present moment, on the task at hand. He understood something profound, something that's even more relevant today. The quality of your attention determines the quality of your life. So how do we take this ancient wisdom and apply it to our modern, fast-paced lives? It starts with creating a morning space that's intentionally free from digital noise. This isn't about rejecting technology altogether. It's about not letting it dictate the first moments of your day. Think about it. How often do you roll over and immediately reach for your phone? That instant connection to emails, messages, and social media puts you in a reactive state, responding to the demands of the outside world before you've even had a chance to center yourself. Instead, imagine giving yourself the gift of a peaceful start. Dedicate the first hour of your day to activities that nourish your soul and sharpen your mind. Maybe it's reading a few pages of a book, meditating, journaling, or simply sipping your coffee while gazing out of the window. This isn't wasted time. It's an investment in your well-being. By avoiding distractions, you're not just dodging stress. You're building a reservoir of peace and focus that you'll draw from throughout the day. Making the most of your mornings isn't about cramming more tasks into your to-do list. It's about stripping away the noise that doesn't serve you. It's about prioritizing what truly matters before the demands of the day start pulling at your attention. This is where Stoic philosophy shines. Focus on what's within your control. You might not be able to control the flood of emails waiting for you, but you can control how and when you choose to engage with them. Tomorrow, challenge yourself to start the day on your terms. Resist the urge to dive into the digital world first thing. Instead, anchor yourself in the present moment. Savor the peace and potential that the morning holds. Every day is a new opportunity to live more intentionally, more serenely, and more in alignment with who you aspire to be. Let your mornings become a testament to that ambition, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and an unwavering focus on what truly matters. At its core, Stoicism is about understanding what's within our control and acting with virtue and intention in those areas. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, these weren't just philosophers advocating for enduring life's hardships with a stiff upper lip. They were champions of proactive engagement with life, of taking charge of our actions and mindset. Waking up consistently is a practice that embodies this philosophy. It's a declaration that we are in control of how we start our day, that we're not at the mercy of external pressures or fleeting whims. Building a life, as Stoicism suggests, happens step by step, with contentment in each small action. Waking up at the same time each morning might seem like a minor habit, but it's a cornerstone that sets the stage for everything else. It's about creating a stable foundation for your day, where you're not rushing from the moment you open your eyes, but starting with a sense of control and purpose. But let's be real. Consistency is challenging. Those early days of trying to wake up at the same time each morning can feel like an uphill battle. Your bed feels cozier than ever, and the temptation to hit snooze just one more time can be overwhelming. This is where the Stoic practice of perseverance comes in. It's about reminding yourself why you're doing this, about the person you're becoming through this discipline. It's about seeing beyond the immediate comfort and focusing on the long-term benefits this habit will bring into your life. Becoming a morning person isn't just about the mornings themselves. It's about embodying the qualities that make you resilient, focused, and intentional throughout your day. It's a practice in self-mastery, in aligning your actions with your values, and in cultivating the kind of life you want to live, one morning at a time. So how do we make consistency our ally? Start by setting a clear intention the night before. Remind yourself why waking up at a specific time is important to you. Is it to have more quiet time for reading or meditation? Is it to exercise, or simply to start your day in a more relaxed and controlled manner? Then create an environment that supports this habit. Maybe it's going to bed a bit earlier to ensure you get enough sleep, or keeping your curtains slightly open to let the natural light wake you up gently. And when it gets tough, and it will, remember the Stoic belief in the power of our unknown will and the importance of acting according to our principles. Every morning that you wake up at your chosen time, you're not just starting your day, you're reinforcing a commitment to yourself, to your growth, and to living a life of intention and a purpose. Amidst all this talk of discipline, consistency, and waking up with the sun, it's crucial to remember one thing: we're human. And being human means we're beautifully complex creatures with brains that often prefer the path of least resistance, the instant gratification route. This is precisely why embarking on new habits, like transforming our mornings, can initially feel like an uphill battle. Yet there's something incredibly freeing in acknowledging this fact. It's not a flaw, it's just part of the human experience. Now let's channel some Stoicism into this concept. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-compassion and understanding, alongside its calls for discipline and resilience. Marcus Aurelius, in his personal writings, often reminded himself to be patient and forgiving with his own shortcomings. He knew that berating oneself for every slip-up wasn't the path to growth. Instead, he advocated for recognizing our errors, learning from them, and then letting them go. This approach is crucial when we're trying to cultivate new morning routines, or any habit for that matter. Those first few days, or even weeks, can be tough. Your alarm goes off and every fiber of your being wants to stay cocooned in the warmth of your bed. And let's be honest, there will be days when you'll give in to that desire. That's okay. The key is what you do next. Do you beat yourself up, spiraling into a cycle of guilt and self-criticism? Or do you take a breath, forgive yourself, and see the next morning as a fresh opportunity to try again? Forgiveness and patience with ourselves aren't signs of weakness. They're indicators of strength and wisdom. They mean we're in it for the long haul, ready to navigate the ups and downs with grace. This Stoic practice of self-compassion is about understanding our nature, working with it, and gently nudging ourselves toward the habits and life we truly want to live. We aspire to grow, to become better versions of ourselves. But let's be honest, growth isn't a straight line. It's a winding path filled with learning curves, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Taking it easy on yourself isn't about making excuses or letting yourself off the hook. It's about recognizing that progress is a process, and every step, no matter how small, is a step forward. It's about understanding that each new day brings its own set of challenges and opportunities, and it's in this daily renewal that we find our strength and resilience. So, as you work on embracing those early mornings or any new habit, remember to be kind to yourself. Celebrate the small victories, learn from the setbacks, and approach each day with a heart ready to try again. This isn't just about becoming a morning person. It's about cultivating a mindset that's prepared to face life's challenges with a blend of determination and kindness. Consider the simple act of placing your alarm clock across the room. It's not just about making it physically harder to hit snooze. It's a statement. It's a commitment to start the day on your terms, to rise despite the comfort of your bed's embrace. It's a small act of defiance against the inertia of sleep, a step toward embracing the day with intention. Similarly, making your bed each morning might feel like a trivial task, especially when you're the only one who will see it. Yet it's so much more than smoothing sheets and fluffing pillows. It's an exercise in care, in telling yourself that your environment and how you engage with it matters. It's about creating a space that reflects the order and respect you're cultivating within yourself. These small victories, as Marcus Aurelius would likely argue, are the building blocks of a disciplined life. They're the everyday choices that, while easy to overlook, cumulatively mold our character. Each time you choose to do these little things, you're casting a vote for the type of person you want to be. You're choosing to be someone who values discipline, order, and respect for oneself and one's environment. But why focus on these small acts? Because they're within everyone's reach. Not all of us can control the major events in our lives, the upheavals, the unexpected turns, but we can control how we respond to the start of each day, how we treat our immediate surroundings, and how we prime ourselves for whatever lies ahead. This is Stoicism in action, focusing on what's in our power to control and letting go of what isn't. Moreover, these practices aren't just about building discipline for discipline's sake. They're about cultivating a mindset that's prepared for life's bigger challenges. If you can commit to these small acts of discipline, you're training yourself to uphold your commitments in more significant areas. You're sharpening your ability to follow through, to remain steady in the face of adversity, and to approach life with a calm, collected demeanor, qualities that define the Stoic ideal. So, as you consider the role of discipline in your life, start small. Look for those everyday opportunities to practice self-control and order. Remember, it's in these moments, in the quiet of the morning when you decide to rise and face the day with intention, that your character is forged. These practices are not just chores or tasks. They're rituals, imbuing your day with purpose and your life with a sense of direction and meaning. The idea here is simple yet profoundly impactful. Sharing your goals with someone who not only supports you but also holds you accountable can significantly amplify your chances of success. It transforms a personal journey into a shared adventure, making the path to fulfilling your morning routine and ultimately your life's purpose less daunting and more enjoyable. Think of your accountability partner as your ally in the pursuit of self-improvement. This person is there to remind you of your commitments when the warmth of your bed feels too comforting to leave in the early hours. They're there to encourage you when progress seems slow and to celebrate your victories no matter how small. This relationship is a two-way street. It's about mutual support and encouragement, grounded in the understanding that we're all striving to be the best versions of ourselves. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, often emphasized the importance of community and relationships in the development of character and virtue. They believed in the power of wisdom shared, in learning from one another, and in the strength that comes from knowing you're not alone in your struggles. Finding an accountability partner in today's world is a nod to this timeless wisdom, recognizing that while the journey towards self-discipline and purpose is personal, it need not be solitary. Moreover, an accountability partner can help you see blind spots in your routine or approach that you might miss on your own. They can offer new perspectives and insights that can catalyze your growth in unexpected ways. This partnership is about more than just checking in to see if you woke up on time or followed through on your morning meditation. It's about engaging in meaningful dialogue about what's working, what isn't, and how you can both support each other in making adjustments. So how do you find this accountability partner? Look for someone who shares your commitment to growth and self-improvement. This could be a friend, a family member, or even a colleague. The key is to choose someone you trust, someone with whom you can be open and honest about your goals, struggles, and successes. Once you've found that person, be clear about what you're hoping to achieve and what kind of support you need. Set regular check-ins and be there for each other, offering encouragement, advice, and, when necessary, a gentle nudge back on track. Remember, finding an accountability partner is about more than just external motivation. It's about building a relationship that inspires and uplifts both of you. It's about creating a shared space where honesty, vulnerability, and mutual support are valued and nurtured. In this space, your morning routines and broader life goals become intertwined in a collective effort toward living a more intentional, disciplined, and fulfilling life. The Stoic practice of reflecting on mortality is a call to action, a prompt to live our lives with purpose and intention. It encourages us not to squander our time on trivialities, but to concentrate on creating a meaningful legacy. Every morning when we wake up, we're presented with a fresh opportunity to engage with life in a meaningful way, to contribute positively to the world around us, and to pursue personal growth and fulfillment. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often wrote about the fleeting nature of life, emphasizing the importance of living virtuously and making the most of the time we have. This wasn't meant to be somber. Rather, it was a liberating realization that freed him from petty concerns and allowed him to focus on his duties as emperor and as a human being striving for virtue. The idea is that by keeping the end in mind, we're more likely to live our lives with purpose and clarity, prioritizing the things and relationships that truly matter. Remembering death in the context of our morning routines transforms how we approach each day. It's not just another day. It's a day that we've been gifted, one that's not guaranteed to anyone. This realization can profoundly impact how we choose to spend our time, the activities we engage in, the relationships we nurture, and the legacy we strive to build. It's a reminder to live fully, to love deeply, and to leave the world a little better than we found it. Moreover, this Stoic practice helps us maintain perspective in the face of life's inevitable challenges and setbacks. When we remember that our time is limited, the daily annoyances and obstacles lose much of their power over us. We become more resilient, more focused on our long-term goals, and less likely to be derailed by temporary difficulties. It's a practice that fosters gratitude for the present moment and inspires us to make the most of it. So how can we incorporate this Stoic principle into our daily lives? It begins with a moment of reflection each morning. Consider the day ahead as a blank canvas, an opportunity to contribute positively to your life story and to those around you. Ask yourself, if this were my last day, would I be proud of how I'm choosing to spend it? This doesn't mean living in a constant state of existential crisis, but rather cultivating a deep appreciation for the now, for the opportunity to live, learn, and love. In embracing the Stoic practice of remembering death, we're not focusing on the end, but on the present, and how we choose to live each day. It's a powerful antidote to complacency and a reminder to live our lives with intention, purpose, and gratitude. So let's greet each morning with the awareness that it is a gift, an opportunity to craft a life that's rich in meaning and aligned with our deepest values. This is the essence of living stoically, of making the most of our finite time in this world to create a legacy that endures. We're often told to focus on the positive, to visualize success and happiness in order to attract them into our lives. However, the Stoics in their profound wisdom offer a different perspective that's not only practical but incredibly empowering. Negative visualization isn't about pessimism. Rather, it's a tool for resilience, preparation, and ultimately greater appreciation of the present. The essence of this practice is to periodically imagine the challenges, losses, or difficulties you might face in life. This could range from minor inconveniences, like a missed bus or a rainy day, to more significant hardships, such as the loss of a job or a loved one. The purpose isn't to dwell on these scenarios in a way that breeds fear or anxiety, but to mentally rehearse how you would cope with such situations should they arise. This process of visualization prepares you emotionally and mentally, making you less susceptible to being thrown off course by life's inevitable ups and downs. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus all believed that by contemplating the temporary nature of everything outside our control, we could cultivate a deeper sense of peace and resilience. This practice encourages us to focus on what we can control, our responses, our attitudes, and our actions. Incorporating negative visualization into your morning routine can transform how you approach your day. Instead of stepping out the door blind to the potential challenges ahead, you're mentally equipped to face them. It's like a mental training session where you strengthen your resilience muscles. So when life inevitably throws a curveball your way, you're not knocked off your feet. You've already rehearsed this moment in your mind and can draw upon your pre-visualized strategies to navigate through it. Moreover, this practice has a beautiful, almost paradoxical effect. It deepens our gratitude for the present moment. By imagining life without some of the things we often take for granted, we return to reality with a renewed appreciation for them. It's not about dwelling in fear of loss, but using the thought of it to sharpen our awareness of what we have right here, right now. This isn't about living in scarcity or anxiety. It's about cultivating a richer, more vibrant sense of gratitude for the here and now. So how do we practice negative visualization in a way that's healthy and constructive? Start with a few moments in the morning to contemplate potential challenges of the day or broader future possibilities. Visualize how you would ideally respond, what strengths you draw upon, what lessons you could learn, and how you might grow from the experience. Then let go of the visualization and move forward with your day, carrying with you a sense of preparedness and a deeper appreciation for your current circumstances. Incorporating gratitude into our lives, especially as we end our day, can have a transformative impact on our well-being and outlook. Keeping a gratitude journal is a beautifully simple yet profoundly effective way to cultivate this sense of appreciation. It's about taking a few moments before we sleep to reflect on the day and jot down a few things we're grateful for. This could be anything: a kind gesture from a stranger, a beautiful sunset, the completion of a challenging task, or simply the comfort of your bed waiting to embrace you at the end of a long day. The act of writing down what you're grateful for shifts your focus from what's lacking in your life to the abundance that's already present. It's a practice that aligns perfectly with Stoic teachings, which emphasizes focusing on what we have rather than what we don't, on what's within our control rather than what isn't. This shift in perspective not only sets the stage for a peaceful night's sleep, free from the turmoil of unfulfilled desires or lingering frustrations, but it also primes your mind to begin the next day with a sense of purpose and appreciation. But why end the day with gratitude? Because it allows us to close our day on a note of positivity, regardless of the challenges we may have faced. It's a way of reaffirming the good in our lives, of finding peace even in turmoil, and of nurturing a mindset that sees opportunities for growth and joy in every circumstance. This nightly practice of gratitude creates a ripple effect, influencing not just how we sleep, but how we wake up and approach our mornings. It transforms our first thoughts of the day from groans over the alarm clock to a quiet anticipation of what the new day holds, what new things we might discover to be grateful for. Moreover, this practice of appreciating our life extends beyond our personal sphere. It enhances our relationships as we become more attuned to the value of those around us and more expressive of our appreciation for their presence in our lives. It deepens our connection to the world as we become more observant of and thankful for the beauty and wonder that surround us, often in the most mundane moments. As we consider the multitude of strategies to enrich our mornings, and by extension, our lives, let's not overlook the power of ending our day with gratitude. It's a practice that embodies the Stoic pursuit of a good life, one marked not by external achievements or material possessions, but by inner peace, contentment, and a deep-seated appreciation for the present moment. As we wrap up this journey through the strategies inspired by Stoicism, it's clear that each step, each practice is more than just a task. It's a pathway to cultivating a life of intention, resilience, and profound gratitude. Embracing these practices doesn't mean every day will be perfect, but it does mean that every day will be met with a stronger, more grateful, and more resilient version of yourself. You have within you the power to transform not just your mornings, but your entire life into a reflection of the Stoic ideals of virtue, wisdom, and contentment. Remember, this is just the beginning. There's a whole world of Stoic wisdom waiting to be explored, ready to guide you on your path to living a more meaningful and fulfilled life. If you found this journey enlightening and are curious to dive deeper into the Stoic way of life, I encourage you to check out our playlist right here on the screen. It's packed with insights, stories, and practical tips to help you embrace the full richness of Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Please leave your comments and share your experiences. Let's embark on this journey of growth, resilience, and fulfillment together. Here's to mornings filled with purpose, days lived with intention, and a life brimming with gratitude. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon.